Alright guys, welcome back to another live stream on the official MLB Innings YouTube channel. I'm your host JayFish, and we are back with some more MLB I today. And so in this one, pretty much we're going to be wrapping up what we did in the last stream by showing you off a finished Ricky Henderson. Now we may go back and modify him a little bit, but where he's at right now, he's finished, he's in the lineup. So we got him done. We got a crazy set on him last time. We got really lucky with Ricky Henderson. So we're going to show you where he's at. If we have time, we will work on Harvey, the bullpen guy that we were trying to work on after Ricky last stream. We have some skill change tickets left over. We couldn't get lucky with them then. We'll see if we can try and get him done today, or at least get him a skill set and then have him done off from there on out. Oh, my face cam is back. Hold on, guys. I just realized I have no face cam. Give me 1 second. You guys can hear me, but you can't see me. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can restart this. My face cam is gone. Alright, come on. There we go. My face cam, for some reason, in this scene was turned off. Alright, we're back. JayFish is back. Alright, so back to what I was saying. We are going to try and work on our bullpen guy, Harvey. Try and get a skill set and get him ready to be finished, and then hopefully show him off in the next stream. We'll see. And then after that, we're gonna be doing a bunch of signature packs. So we're gonna be opening only signature packs in this one. With this team, we're only looking for high base team sigs or Supremes now at this point. We have lots of Supremes in the backup. If we get a high base team sig, we're gonna go towards that since this is an Angels team. Even though Supremes pretty much are better in a lot of aspects, and unless you have a guy like Kershaw on the mound with the 78 base. But we have 16 signature packs. We'll do 2 special ones, which give you 3 options. And then we got a special TSS and a unique exclusive signature pack, which this has been new as of this year, which if you have a sig already in your backup or on your team or in the reserves, you can't get that same player. So the exclusive one normally, which you can get the same year, now you just can't get that player at all, which we have both Otanis, the batter, and the hitter, the batter and pitcher as well. So I don't believe we can get Otani as well. And then we'll also do SIG combos. I think we got a TSS craft as well. So we have 3 total TSSs. That'll be at the end. Like I said, we're not doing any other packs but those today. We probably won't have much time if we get lucky with Harvey today. And then let's see. Is there anything else in terms of what's going on today besides coupon code, premium trainer recruit ticket, and a league ball recharge ticket that'll be given out at the end of the stream? Also, if you guys have not liked, subscribe, we highly appreciate it. And let's see who's in the chat. All right. Let me get rid of this so I can see. All right, Andres Chapman, what is up? Kate Moo, how's it going? Omri, glad you can make it. Ola Warden, good to see you here. Juan, what is up? Let's see. Baseball pitcher, glad you can make it. I'm doing good. How about you? GG Slump, what's up, my man? Your video just went live on Rivals channel. Slump walked off against us. His highlight video is up there. Go check that out over there, and there's a coupon code, I believe, on that video as well, if you guys haven't seen it. Micah, good to see you. Des, hello. Hoops, what is up? Haram, glad you can make it. Jelly Villain Jr., what's up, brother? Good afternoon / good evening to you as well. Hope you are doing well. Ricardo, what is up, my man? How's it going? Preem, good to see you as well. All right, and my chat just lost my space. If you guys haven't said hello, say what is up, by the way. Dookie, good to see you here as well. What is up? Let's see. The Corchester, good to see you. Irving, what is up? God, I'm glad you can make it. Good to see you. God bless as well. Good to see you here. 84, my savior. What's up, my man? K-Cow, invisible face cam. Yeah, I hadn't looked at this scene before the stream. Normally, I don't have to. My scene doesn't normally change in between streams. But apparently, my face cam was deactivated. I had to activate it, and I had no clue when I went live. Sunday Golfer 79. Started off on a good note. John 48, good to see you here as well. Good to see you, Wolverine. What's up? David Bell, where am I? I'm hiding. You can hear my voice, but you don't know where I'm at. I'm done with the face cam, guys. I'm going faceless now. Pencil, what is up? Good to see you here as well. Billy Ball, glad you can make it. Derek Miller, good to see you. Matthew, what is up? Ace is good to see you here, my man. Dante, what is up? SML, glad you can make it. One of the new 24/6 coming out. They normally come out in January or February. I can't remember when they came out last year. Was it January or February last year, guys? I want to say it's end of January, and primes were normally in February, but they were super late and in March last year. I could be wrong. I'm trying to remember. With both Rivals and 9-9 now, I'm getting games mixed up too. So, Alexi, what is up? Jeffrey, good to see you. Travis, glad you can make it. Yes, if there's a good chance you're getting trolled today. We have what? We're probably gonna see 20 plus SIGs that are not guaranteed to be an Angel SIG, so there's a good chance that your team's gonna get trolled today. Wolverine, good to see you. My week's going good. It just started today, you know, it's Monday, so. Ralph, good to see you here as well. We got John 48, new event soon. We'll see. I don't know the whole event schedule, so we definitely would like one though, because it's a little dry right now besides the open event. Burnsy, good to see you as well. Who do you think Burns will sign with? That's a good question. You know, obviously would love to see him go to the Dodgers. Obviously, we already got Snell though, so I honestly, as a baseball fan, I don't even want him to go to the Dodgers at this point. But I honestly, this isn't gonna probably happen. I would love to see Burns come to the Reds. Reds pitching, more pitching. We got a lot of utility guys. Batting wise, we go into slumps and stuff like that, but we need to fill out both rotation, bullpen. I don't care who we already got in the rotation. That we get a guy like Burns, that would be crazy. But then again, are we gonna spend money? I don't know. As a Reds fan though as well, would love to see Burns come to the Reds, but I doubt that happens. We'll see. Anything's possible. Now that they got Francona, are they willing to spend some more money? I don't know, but I think you have a guy like Burns in that rotation. Wow, that would be crazy. I mean, I already know we had the Singer trade with India and everything as well with the Reds. Yeah, let's get into free agency talk, guys. Burnsy started off with Burns. Obviously, Mets signed Soto last night. 15 years, $765 million. Apparently, the Yankees offered him, I think, $760 million for 16 years. I think that was their final offer. The Mets kind of upped them on average annual value and $5 more million by going 15 years at $765. And now Soto signs the biggest contract, I think, in American sports history. I don't know if in sports history in general, but yeah. That was a crazy deal. Conforto comes back. I think we got Blake Trinan on the Dodgers coming back on a 2-year, $22 million deal. Yeah, let's talk about some free agency. How do you feel about your team so far? Has your team made any moves? Do you think your team will make moves? Let's talk about that throughout the stream as well, guys. Perfect way to open that up. He beat me there. We were going to get there eventually. Billy Ball, glad you can make it. Brookman, what's up? Fire Dog, glad you can make it. Angel starting pitcher and relief pitcher. Starting pitcher, honestly, we still have Garrett Richards. We just have to finish. We just haven't touched him because he's been such a pain. So really, honestly, besides the bullpen, I mean, the only other bullpen guy I'll really take at this point. Let's go to collection. Talking about that, let's go. Let's see. Honestly, the only other one would be Troy right here. He's a 69 base as well, just like Harvey. He would replace another one of my lower team sig guys in the bullpen. And then batter, honestly, I don't even know who the best ability we have left. I guess Joyner would be nice. We could put him at first base over, we could put Joyner at first base over Jim Thome, the legend. We're trying to get rid of the legend. So if we can get Joyner tonight, or if we can get Troy, that would be beautiful. Those are my top two guys pitching and batting. So, Fire Dog, good to see you. Derek, what is up? Glad you can make it. Did I miss anyone else? Man, I just lost my spot in chat. Matthew, what is up? Glad you can make it. Did I miss anyone else coming in here? Alexi, what's up? Travis, good to see you. Okay, oh no, I'm back. Okay, we're caught up. Philip, good to see you as well. Burns gonna sign with New York. Honestly, I could see any top free agent signing with New York or the Dodgers. Obviously, we already had Snell to the Dodgers, so we'll see what happens there. But Bregman, yes. We still got guys that have been signed. Talk about who is left, so we can talk about who has been signed, who you want to sign, all that stuff. So I would take that too, K-Cal. Any high base batter or pitcher, because we got to start filling the bench as well for batters. So I would take, honestly, any position high base. So Yankees will announce Teoscar Hernandez signing in a few hours. Ooh, I did not see that. Haven't been up to date in terms of the past few hours with free agency, but in terms of earlier today and before that, yeah. Haram, what is up, Thomas? Good to see you. Shadow Fire, glad you can make it. And I think we're all caught up. Parker, good to see you as well. Red Sox need to sign some big names. I know Soto was tied to the Red Sox at one point, and obviously they got outbid by the Mets. So Anthony, good to see you as well. Flamin' Fox, what's up? You guys haven't said hello, say what is up. Let's go and get this thing started. So first things first, we have the all-season hit event going on. I don't need to show you guys that. Just make sure you guys keep on doing it at 100 hits, which is about, I think, 90 days, because you can get the double bonus hits, 5 per month starting I believe this month. No, it takes, I think, like 85 days if you're doing bonus hits, 80 or 85 days, whatever, however many months until then. It'll take about, I think, 85 to 90 days, in that range if you do the bonus hits. So make sure you get that GI at 100. And then I believe this is the 6 historic event. I don't need to cover this. Yes, 6 historic events going on. That's going to keep going on until we're done with these. We're already in the 3rd month. We won't be opening up those today. I think we're going to be opening up the 3rd set of historics in the next stream. So that'll be not next week, but the week after. So I think that's when we're going to do that. And then besides that, only other stuff going on is check-in. So yeah, pretty dry with the events right now, nothing new. And yeah, I think we're ready to show off Rookie, get working on Harvey, and get in the packs. If you guys are ready, let me know in the chat. Melancholy, good to see you as well. Anyone else in here? We got Dante. Lee Smith, Black Diamond Sig is coming along nicely. Let's go, baby. Hey, send me an update on it. If anything's changed, send me an update on my email. Richard's skill set, please. We're gonna work on Harvey before Richard. Because honestly, Harvey is more of a need in terms of replacing a low base. So Harvey's gonna be replacing, I think, Street. He was a 65 base. That's a bigger upgrade with Harvey over Street than it is Richards over a Supreme Babe Ruth. Supreme is not the highest base one, but in terms of priorities, I'd rather have a higher base Harvey over Street than Richards over Ruth. So since we got Harvey as a diamond, made him a black diamond, just got to get skills, we're going to work on him first. There's time left over and resources. We might work on him as well or get straight into packs. Just depends. Kyle, good to see you as well. Mariners need some bats. Yes, for sure. For sure. Team doesn't sign for agents. What's your team, GG? Let me see anyone else. Evan, good to see you here as well. Alexi, are we gonna look at cards today? Hopefully. I'm hoping we get through this quick enough and we have time to look at cards in the chat. So we gotta get going if we're gonna do that. Kyle, good to see you as well. Parker, what is up? To fix our Cincinnati Reds, sign an outfielder. Yes, outfielder would be great. I loved the India trade. I love India, but we have a bunch of utility guys. We got enough guys that can play infield. That was huge. Get an arm. I wouldn't mind signing another arm if we somehow, like I said, got Burns. That would be crazy. I highly doubt it. And then yes, outfielders. I mean, that was talk about trading for an outfielder last year during the season. So if we can get some outfielder, bullpen guys, starting pitchers, I would be happy. Francona coming in, and I like that first move with Singer in India. I thought that was huge. Soto's son to MLB World. Yeah, crazy thing is, that's a 15-year deal. He's making 65 more than Ohtani, but Ohtani's making 700 mil in 10 years. Let's put that in perspective. And Soto's deal is not deferred like Ohtani's. And I think it's a $75 million signing bonus if I'm correct as well. Could be wrong, but yes, it was good for both clubs. Brickman, you got Bobby Witt at short and Jonathan India at second base. That middle infield, woohoo! Looking nice, baby, looking nice. All right, let's go ahead and let's show you guys Ricky Henderson. I'm gonna switch this over. Let's get rid of chat. If it's up, yep, chat's gone. And let's go show you guys what Ricky is looking like. So this is where he is at currently. Last stream, we were able to get Bad Ball Hitter 3-3 set. We got 5-tool player, which is awesome. This is like one of the top 5-tool players cards, if not the top 5-tool player card, because he's a 79 base and all of his stats are pretty high in terms of lower bases. And we also got charisma. So we took 5-tool player to 8. And so this is the train I went with. I don't know if I'm gonna stick with this long term, but this is what we got for now. It's the best I could get. We went 20 to fielding. So fielding is the lowest base stat in terms of base grade and development. And I believe that's at what, 105. 73 plus 12, that's 85 plus 20, that's 105. So lowest base stat with how 5-tool works. I believe if this could be an outdated chart, but when 5-tool player got upgraded, you go off of basic stat, grade increase, and development, the lowest stat out of all 5 of them. That makes it field with how we trained it. That's why we went so much to field for now. I might go back and redo it. I'm still testing it out. But with the lowest base stat is field at 105. In this chart, at 104, at level 8, you get plus 17. If that's the lowest base stat, at 105, you get plus 18 at level 8 on 5-tool player. Unless that's changed since then, this is a chart I had found. I don't know if it's outdated. That's why I went that way. I could always go back and retrain it. But this is what we went with. He theoretically, based off of this chart, unless it's changed since then, should get plus 18 at 105 field being the lowest base stat. Everything else is 105 or more between basic stat, grade increase, and development. I could always go back and optimize it and make power number 1 because it's still not getting plus 12 on the special training, because even though I did a basic stat adjust of taking speed down from 87 to 82 and power from 77 up to 82 with power being lower, it still doesn't get that plus 12 to it. So I could always go back and make power number 1, but with how we got this training going for field, I left power at 20 without, went out just to bring up contact a little bit more. And then obviously we've offset that with trainers up there too. So I think 105 is the max. So Des, yes, 105 is the max at level 8 plus 18. Yes, that's what this chart I was using as well. And that's what it shows. It shows 105 is the max at 18. I got it to the max. and it wasn't really that hard to do. I know that obviously plus 20 is a lot of fielding, but with this being a Supreme card, you can upgrade it even higher anyways. So I was like, might as well go ahead and try and max it out. So that's what that card's looking at with skills and train. And so I can always go back and adjust that, but I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, the only way I would go back and change it is maybe get power number 1 over I because of his power being lower, even though we have basic stat adjustment on. But besides that, the fielding being plus 20, I have to. That gets it to 105 to get the max. So I have to go plus 20 fielding on that. 110 is the max. So is that plus 19 then, Bruno? I don't know if it's worth the 5 extra fielding just to get to 110 and make it plus 19. If that's the case, if 110 is the max and you get like plus 19 at level 8, 5-tool player, I don't think that's worth it. I just want to try and get the max on this card. Perfect center field, yes he is, Aces. I was happy with this train besides the power not being number 1. That's the only thing I would go back and change. I would keep fielding at 20, try and keep speed lower, and try and get power if I ever go back. But I did like it besides that. So, all right, let's see. What else do I need to show you guys with this card? Oh, trainers. So for now, we don't have any real diamond batting trainers that we can use at the moment. So we just went with hitting expert. He's got the position option, increases line drive if base I is 74 or higher. Obviously his I is at 81, so that's no problem, by 3.5%, and then hit time. That was the best one we had with the center fielder position option, gold-wise. So we just threw that on him from now. If we eventually get a diamond trainer with a nice center field option as well, we'll probably throw that on him. But yeah, that's what the card's looking like as of now. Unless I change anything, it would just be the train to get power higher and leave fielding at plus 20 in that train to get that 105 bonus. But yeah, that card, haven't really got to test it out a ton yet, but we'll keep testing it out over the next few weeks, and I'm sure this card is going to be one of my best, if not my best. So, no one has done 110. I'm pretty sure 110 doesn't exist. Okay, yeah, I didn't do the math, but if 110 is possible, it would be plus 19. So, there's no 110. Aces says there's no 110. So Bruno says there's 110, but then Bez and Aces says there's no 110. I haven't gotten to 110. We got this to 105. I thought that was the max. That's all I'm going for. So if there is a 110, theoretically, we're not going for it. Please use something else. I actually hate that trader. Hitting expert is pretty much all we have. I don't know if we had any other ones with a center field position option in our reserves. If there is, I can always go back and change it. But just because that was the only one we really had with the center field position option, that's why I threw it on there. Obviously, as we get more trainers, I'll probably go back and change that one out. But that's the only one like with the center fielder. So I don't even know if I've ever used that one before, Aces, on any of my either teams. So I still have to test it out and see how it does. So I will take that into consideration though. Batting eye, I don't even think I've ever used batting eye either. All right, let's see. That's it for Ricky Henderson. Let's switch this back. Lots of teams with 108 and 110 Supremes as the lowest base, Bruno. Sean, what's up? Good to see you as well. Glad you can make it. All right, so next up, now that we showed you Ricky and he is pretty much finished, we'll probably go back and change the trainer once we get a diamond down the road. For now, like I said, it's the only one with the position option to try and get that extra effect. But with the way Aces is making it sound, I might just throw on another better gold trainer, special trainer that doesn't even have a position option, but we're obviously not going to be done with that card until we get a diamond trainer on him. It's only a gold. So, Carlitos, what is up? All right, so B. Harvey. I believe he's still in the reserve. Let's see where we left off with him. So, B. Harvey right here. Let's move my camera for just a second. So, B. Harvey. These are the skills we currently have. We have pitcher's chem and a fireball 3-2-2. We're trying to go for at least a 3-3-2 set, and we're trying to go for like bullpen day or something, or even control master on this card. That would be nice. So we're gonna keep trying to get skills on this card. We're gonna try and finish him off today in terms of skills, and then if we have time, we'll try and go further on him. If not, we're gonna get into packs. So. What, chat? You know what? We do need to go to 777. I forgot to change that before the stream. From here on out in Rivals and Innings, we will be going to 777. So if you guys would like to put cards in the chat in the stream, 777 is what we're going to be at. Thank you, William, for bringing that up. Get rid of pitcher's chem on that Harvey. The only reason we haven't gotten rid of it is because possibly putting him as the last relief pitcher one day. If we get like Troy or something, he's another high base, and we don't really have that low of a base anymore. He's the only other guy besides both Supremes. I think we have 2 Supremes with pitcher's chem, and I don't really want to make any of my Supremes the last relief pitcher, so that's why we're keeping it on him for now. All right, let's go ahead and do this thing. We got 20 premium skill change tickets, and I believe we will get a couple, or at least 1 legend skill change ticket. So yes, we have 20 of these bad boys. If we use all 20, we will get 2 more legendary skill change tickets. So we have 20 premiums, and we'll get 2 legendary skill change tickets to try and get a set on B. Harvey today. If we don't, then we'll just go right in the pack opening. If we do, we'll use blues and greens and see how much time we have left. MLB NFL Prods, what is up? Glad you can make it. Pulled a non-dupe relief pitcher stake on your club TSS craft. Let's go, Carlitos. Who did you use to craft that, by the way? What were your dupes? And who was the guy that you pulled? All right, where is he at? There's Harvey. So for now, we're gonna roll. We're gonna roll on Fireballer because it's not a 3-3-2. We're trying to not settle in terms of who he's replacing. It's got to be at least a 3-3-2 or better. I want to keep pitcher's chem in case he ever got moved there. He's the only non-supreme that has pitcher's chem at the moment, so that's why we're gonna roll on Fireballer. Dante, I appreciate you. How many will this take, guys? There's 1. I'm gonna say it takes 8. Let's say it takes 8 premium skill change tickets to see our first legend skill today. Do you think we'll get Harvey done today or not? Yes or no in the chat. He's reminding me a lot of Garrett Richards in terms of how it went last stream after Henderson, so I don't know. I'm kind of in between. Pitcher's insight. So batter's insight got good in the updates this past year or 2. But pitcher's insight, unless it's a 3-3 set and you have like ace on a starting pitcher, I mean, besides that, I don't know if insight is good if it's not 3-3 and if it doesn't have ace. I know that some people have ran a 3-3 insight with ace and it's their only ace pitcher, starting pitcher. But with them being a bullpen guy, we're gonna pass and stick with Fireballer. It's definitely not buffed like batter's insight from what you guys have told us, and from really what we've seen, I think Babe Ruth has it. So. All right, well, how many was that? Was that, we got it on our 3rd one. Who said 3? No one said 3. So Jake R said 19, Ban said 5. Who was the closest? Kyle and Ban were closest at 5 and 5. Baseball pitcher said 6. Ralph said it takes all. I'm seeing some yeses that will finish them today. I see some no's as well. PI is terrible, yes. The only time I've really even seen it run is, like I said, if it's a 3-3 and you have like ace with it. But besides that, that's like the only time I've ever seen it ran. So yes, it's not the greatest skill. That's why we're sticking with Fireballer, at least for now. So we get a 3-3, but not a legend skill. Thanks, appreciate it, game. Appreciate it. All right, I have a feeling we're gonna definitely use all these premiums. We're definitely going to use both legend skill change tickets. All right, same legend skill, just lower. Thank you, game. I appreciate it. You know, I wouldn't mind Control Master, like 3-3-2 in the bullpen or something like that. 3-3. No, premium skill change tickets have been terrible. Besides Ricky Henderson, yeah. Garrett Richards ate it up. Harvey's been eating them up. Ricky Henderson was the exception. All right, another one. Oh, yes. Yes, I want Workhorse in the bullpen. Yes. We'll make this a long middle reliever right here. I'll have him. I'll turn it on to where my starting pitchers come out early. I'll let Harvey go the rest of the game with Workhorse. Thank you, game. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right, we got 11 of these bad boys left. We've already seen back-to-back cooperative pitching 3-3-2. You know, I haven't used this skill a ton. I think the only guy I've ever used it on is currently Trevor Hoffman. I don't know if we've changed his set. I think between both teams, well, all 3 teams now with the Reds, I've never used a cooperative or really gotten a cooperative pitching set on my Dodgers team. And I've only got one ever, and I think it was in the bullpen with Hoffman as well. I was really hoping to get Fireballer or Control Master or Bullpen Knife 3-3-2. How are we feeling right here? Good for setup. Super Pat, what's up, by the way, bro? How are we feeling about this? I'm not as knowledgeable with cooperative pitching in the bullpen besides Hoffman, the only guy I think I've ever had. Stick with that. I think we've seen 4 legend skills within, I want to say 10. You use Workhorse. You use Workhorse in the bullpen? If you use Workhorse in the starter, maybe, but a bullpen, what? Roll to 3-3. Co-op Finn. Ground baller is good in the bullpen. So we stick with this, keep rolling, or just stick with this and go blues and greens? How are we feeling? About to keep making new accounts until you pull Ricky. Oh, Anthony. Anthony, I know. Well, you're 0 for 20 on Supremes. Adrian, what's up? Get good for setup. Closer will have plus 12 to every stat too. You know what? Let's just roll with that. Let's try and get Harvey done today then. You know what? Let's see. Does Hoffman have it still? Or did we go back? So we're replacing a fireball 3-3-3 on street, but a lower base. Hoffman still has closing pitcher. Said good in a setup spot. Must get Dom Finn as main and ground ballers. All right, so part of me wants to just roll the rest since we don't have a ton and see if we can get something a little bit better than that. But if we don't roll anything else, I think we just do some blues and greens on that and be done with that card for now. Because there's other guys who can work on in terms of Richard and stuff. So do we want to keep going? We'll move Hoffman to setup. We will. I didn't know if he still had it or not. He does. I think originally when we pulled that, I don't know how co-op was. I mean, we've had Hoffman, I think, for over a year now. So we definitely have some updating to do in the bullpen. This team needs a lot of diamond trainers. Yes, it does, Carlos. We have a lot of pitching ones, not a lot of batting, sadly. When you have it already, yeah. Okay, so since we already had that similar on Hoffman, we'll move Hoffman into setup. We'll keep rolling, and if not, we will put Harvey back in the reserve or finish it and see what we want to do. 1 of 20 on Supremes. Oh man, that's brutal. Hey, my record was 0 for 42 on this account. Oh no, yeah, 0 for 42. We finally pulled on a third one. Already, what is going on, y'all? That's literally our 5th legend set in like 13 of these premium skill change tickets. That's crazy. Lower levels right there, so I would rather stick with Pitcher's Chem. I'm really not getting rid of Pitcher's Chem unless it's a set that I'm keeping for sure. But we can fall back on that co-op set today if we have to. I don't know how much more resources I want to put in this car. In another one. Gosh, I thought it was going to be a 3-2-3. This game be cheesing right now. Come on. Jeez. I see that Bullpen Day level 3 and I'm thinking this is at least a 3-3 or 3-3-2. Back-to-back Bullpen Days. Come on, man. Come on. Give me a high level set of that and I'll love it. We have how many of these left? I feel like we have a better luck of getting a better set on premiums than we do the Legends Skill Change tickets. You guys always know we get low level sets. 1 for 30, gosh, man. That's brutal. All right, Bullpen Day, we've seen you 3 times in a row. 3rd time's a charm, 3-3. Next time we see Bullpen Day, it's gonna be a 3-3-3, and it's gonna be the 3rd time's a charm. It's gonna be the 3rd time we've seen on this card. Come on, last skill change ticket luck. All right, nope. So I think we saw 6 legend skills through 20. I think that's the best luck I've ever had in this game. Just sadly, all we did was get co-op, so you know what? Let's use the legend skill change ticket to see what we can do. Yeah, now that I know that we have a very similar set with Hoffman, I really want to try and get something better. Come on. Legend skill change ticket. You normally give me low levels. Let's get Bullpen Day a 3rd time in a row and give us 3-3 for 3rd time's a charm, okay? Here we go. Is this a sign, guys? Is it just telling me to stick with the co-op 3-3-2 set? Now we're never gonna get anything better because we literally just got another co-op 3-3-2. Well, I'm not sticking with this set because, I mean, it's the same levels and I would rather keep Pitcher's Chem. I gotta process for a second and just be like, what is going on? All right, let's just do it. Let's do it. Happy birthday, Ralph, by the way. Last chance. Bullpen day through the 3. Let's see it. Let's see it. Why couldn't it have been a 3-3-2 Control Master? That would have been beautiful. I just cannot get 3-3-2 or higher Control Master in the bullpen. It's only Fireballers in the bullpen. I have that 3-3-3 Control Master on Cy Young. That's the only card I got with Control Master high level. Bullpen is always Fireballer. What? Come on, CM. I just need one more level. One more level, and I want to go on with it. Ah, man. Why couldn't that have been the 3-3-2 and co-op been a 3-2-2? I'm in between, guys. Partly, I don't want to work on the co-op set because Hoffman has the same set right now. Part of me does. Part of me just says go ahead and just work on the co-op set because we have so many blues and greens. Like we're not hurting on this account. Part of me says just go into packs. What do we want to do? Do we want to use blues and greens on that set, or do we want to just come back to Harvey down the road and not work on co-op set today? I'll let you guys choose. I'm in between. Part of me wants to just go ahead for the content, use some blues and greens. Part of me just wants to go into packs. I mean, we literally already have. He would be replacing Street with level 5 with a 3-3-2 Fireballer. Glacius. You know what we could do? Man, we have co-op on. I didn't realize we have co-op on Rivera too. Holy cow, I forgot we had co-op on Rivera. You know what? Dang, man. I'm not gonna work on that set. Since co-op, since the last time we worked on these guys is better on setup guys, I'm just gonna move Hoffman and Rivera to setup and Glacius and Street to middle guys, and I might just roll blues and greens on Hoffman and Rivera to get the better sets. After realizing that Rivera has a co-op set, I didn't remember that he had a co-op. That's the best we could pull a while back. I don't know how long it's been since we pulled him. It's been a while. I don't even remember pulling that set on him. Yeah, we'll probably move Hoffman and Rivera to setup. Maybe optimize those sets for now, since we don't have any other resources. And then Glacius and Street in the middle reliever for now. And I'm not working on that set with Harvey, since we already have 2 guys with it and there's only 2 setup spots. So we're just gonna do packs after seeing that. Totally forgot that Rivera has it. Release Harvey? Yeah. Now that I know Rivera has co-op on it, I'm glad I checked. I'm not wasting any on a co-op set on him as well. We don't need any more co-op sets. So, and you know what? Let's just go ahead and do that right now. Let's move Rivera and them into the setup spot before I forget. Let's do that. And we're not working on Harvey. So we'll put Rivera and Hoffman. Actually, Sue, who's technically better. Yeah, we'll move Rivera right there. All right, so that's good for now. We're not working on that because we have 2 setup co-op spots in the setup, and then everyone else I think is Fireballer sets. I literally think Glacius has Fireballer. Street has Fireballer. Control Master, that's a low-level set though. 682. Fireballer with Dennis. Gosh, why can't we get a Control Master? It's all Fireballer 3-2s. And then we finally got a bullpen day on Joe Smith with Elite Closer. All right, yeah, the co-op 3-3-2 king. I totally did not realize we had it on Rivera. I think at the time we didn't put him in setup spot because we had different skills on different guys and we didn't know where we wanted to put him. But now that we know that's what we're gonna stick with, probably in the setup spot for now, unless we get something better on him, we'll move both those guys set up and then we're not working on Harvey. It's a waste now. I don't want 3 co-op sets since there's only 2 setup spots. And you guys were talking about it only being good in there. Yeah, Shields has a 3-3-2 Fireballer as well. It's all 3-3-2 co-ops or 3-3-2 Fireballers. That's all I can pull on bullpen guys. Besides the 3-3-2 bullpen day on my closer. All right, it is what it is. You know what? It is what it is. Harvey's just gonna be like that, I guess. All right, let's get some hashtag hype in the chat. Ooh, smart. Aces, that's actually a good call. I didn't think about it. We have pitcher's chem on him. We don't have pitcher's chem on Street. Aces, I wasn't even thinking about that. We only have pitcher's chem, I believe, on Hoffman and Rivera. I think Eckersley does not have it. Yeah, that's perfect. That's what we're gonna do. That's beautiful. Let's take out. You know what? I would rather take out probably a lower control master finesse pitcher, even though he's a 68 base for now, and try and get a better set on Scott right now. I'd rather take him out and leave Street in since he has a 3-3-2 fireballer set right now. It's a much higher level set. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take Shields out for now, try and get a better set on him. We get a better set on Shields, we'll put him in for Street. And then we'll have Street and last relief pitcher remain. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Yep, we're gonna keep Street there for now. And I can change either of these two. It doesn't really matter in middle relief, in my opinion, much. Let's do that. Good call. I wasn't thinking about him having pitcher's chem. Scott Shields, until we get a set on him, we'll keep him in the reserves. Once we get a set, we'll replace Street with him, and we'll use Harvey for pitcher's chem. Good call, good call. At least we still got something out of it today. So pitcher's chem is good. Let's skill upgrade real quick. Oh, I can go back here. Oh, my face cam's still gone. My bad, guys. All right, let's put Harvey in here. Save that. Okay, let's go to Harvey right here. Skill upgrade. Good call, Aces. I wasn't thinking about having pitcher's chem because I really don't want to use pitcher's chem on either one of my Supreme guys, and now we have a pitcher's chem guy in there officially. He's the only non-Supreme with pitcher's chem. That's perfect. Since we couldn't get a set on him, we got a pitcher's chem guy right now. Obviously, we'll train him up and stuff to get the overall and up everything, but that's perfect. Good stuff, Aces. Good stuff. I wasn't thinking about that Control Master set. I didn't realize that Shields had that low of a set, and we need to go back. That's perfect. So Shields is our next priority of working on it to get rid of Street in terms of bases, unless we get a batter here that we can put on a bench, or if we get Joyce, we can replace the first baseman. Good stuff, good stuff. All right, guys, let's get some hashtag hype in the chat. Are you guys ready to do packs? We got 16 SIG packs, 2 special SIG packs, and then we'll do SIG combos, a Team SIG Craft, a TSS, and a unique exclusive signature pack, which is pretty much another TSS as well. So 3 TSSs, and then 18 SIG packs and combos. Let's do this thing, baby. Hashtag hype in the chat. Save your greens for M-game skills. Yes, Brickman. That's the goal. That's why we didn't use them today on Harvey, because we're not going to use 3 co-op sets now that I realize Rivera has it. Obviously, we have a ton, so I don't mind burning some, but there has to be a worthy set, so. All right. Let's speed run this thing. You guys ready? We're opening all 10 SIG packs at once. Will we see a Team SIG today from a non-Team SIG pack? Get your guess in the chat. I'm gonna say yes, we do. I don't know why I'm feeling it, but I'm just feeling a Team SIG from non-Team SIG packs. Given that we have 16 normals, 2 special SIGs, which give us 6 choices to choose from in total, and then at least probably 6 combos or more. So we are gonna probably see at least 30 plus SIGs. The odds are in our favor. 1 in 30 chance. Let's do it. What's your question? Put it back in here, Dante, about Sosa. And a Diamond SIG in the first set of 10. Oh yeah, baby. You guys know it's rigged. Let's get some rigged in the chat. Rigged in the chat. The Angels team, you guys know it. Woo! All right, if that's a team diamond right there, if that's Joyce, next stream, well, not next stream, maybe next stream if we have the resources. We're working on that Joyce. Put him at first base over Tommy. Priority is to get the legends out with Supremes and Team SIGs being the best, not being a high base Team SIG. Put him at first base. Get some better fielding over there too. Come on, baby, come on, come on. All right, let's go left to right. And we'll save diamond for left. I don't really care about going. Let's go left to right with silvers, left to right with golds, and then finish with diamonds. So we'll do middle, we'll do left, middle, right for silvers, and then we'll go through the golds. All right, first one. 3, 2, 1. All right, so we start with the Guardians. Naylor right here. So decent DH, but besides that, probably wouldn't use him at first base with a low fielding. It's an okay card. Not sure if he has a better year or not with 23 or not. I'm pretty sure 24 Sig will be pretty solid. But we start off with the Guardians deck. So Guardians, start this thing off. We apologize. United Healthcare CEO. 9 innings. What's up, Josh, by the way? Or Rob, good to see you. All right, let's go with the middle. Number 2. All right, we get an Oro right there. Roberts 05. Ooh, wow. Have I pulled this card before? I don't think I have. That's a solid card. Really good. I mean, that's honestly a beautiful card. I mean, it's not a shortstop, so I mean, fielding is still pretty decently important at second base. Pretty solid batting stats, higher speed. Wow. Any Orioles decks could probably use that. It's a beautiful card. Yeah, 24 will definitely be best based off the season he was having. That's what I was thinking, aces. All right, let's go to the right silver, and then we'll go to the golds. All right, we get Arrieta. Not his Cubs days, but Phillies card nonetheless. I'm sure the Phillies have some better options for sure with Wheeler and everything. I don't know what those cards are looking like in the rotation and everything, but still a decent card right here. I don't know. I just think about his dominant Cubs days, but good card right there. Good card. Any Phillies deck. So no dupe teams yet through the first 3. When is 2024 6 coming out? I'm thinking January or February. All right, let's go to the golds. All right, we get a Blue Jay right there. Nice bullpen guy right there. 66 base, not bad at all. Any Blue Jays decks, I apologize. It's a nice card right there. It's a nice card. All right, no dupes yet. And we get a Pirate. There's our Pirate. We always get a Pirate or a Detroit Sig. And there it is, Frazier 20. Oh, and that's another great card, man. Another good second base card. High fielding, all around that. I mean, that's a solid card. I'm not sure if they have any better second baseman either for the Pirates, so. All right, man. Has your team been affected yet? All right, behind me, let me move my face cam for a second. We got King 21. Another solid bullpen guy. Any bullpen guy, honestly, I'll take for any squad at this point. So I know bullpen guys can be harder for some. So King right there. I don't know if I pulled this card before. I feel like I have. I don't know if I pulled this year, but that's a decent card. Any Rangers decks. No dupes yet though. No team dupes. Yeah, 2018. That's a GG in the chat. GG's in the chat with the Blue Jay as well. All right, next one. A Mariner Castillo, the former Red. It's a beautiful card right there. I'm sure a lot of Mariners decks would like that. I'm sure. That's a beautiful card right there. I miss him on the Reds, but you know what? I'm glad to see him doing his thing, you know? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I miss him. I miss him. I guess I'm in denial right now, but yeah. All right, let's go. 2 more golds. And a Giant Gosman right here. That's a solid card right there too, man. We're pulling some good cards. Wow. I mean, I don't think there's been a bad card. I mean, probably the one that I would use the least is Naylor or Arrieta. But depending on your decks, man, the Gosman is beautiful. Pulled Castillo 20 already. Is 20 better than oh, you're talking about on the Reds. I was just thinking, I'm like, no, I don't remember him being on the Mariners then. I think on my Reds deck, I pulled him at one point when this was a Reds deck. I think he was, I think. I'm blanking, but either way, let's go ahead. Last one. Last gold. Oh, man! So the first team we duped today is Pirates. The Pirates are heating up. All right. And you know what? This is a decent card right here. A little bit lower eye. Would like to see speed a little bit higher, but fielding, I mean, it's a solid all-around card. Not a bad card either. 70 base. Center fielder. I'd take it. I'd take it. Some newer SIGs right here in 23s too. All right, guys. Now we're down to the diamond. We pulled a diamond on our first 10 normal SIGs. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Can it be a team? We pulled a team. Sig Harvey diamond last time. Rest in peace to Boston decks. Wow. Wow. Closing pitcher, 67 base as a diamond. I don't know if you guys need this as Boston decks, but I'm just gonna go ahead and put a rip in the chat. Rip X.
I mean, that's GG's, guys. Wow. Yep, you know what? We're just going to keep moving on. I'm not going to let that rub in for you guys. We're not going to pour salt in the room by just keeping it up. We're just going to keep moving. We're just going to keep moving. Just going to keep moving. I apologize to Boston decks. All right, let's go left, right again. We got 3 golds, 3 silvers. We're going to go silver, bottom, left, middle, right, and then reverse it. Already have them on your Red Sox, so if you already have them, obviously not a troll. But it seems like aces. Who is 2018's closer? I'm trying to think. And I don't know who your guys' highest closer is for Red Sox decks either. But I don't know who he has at closer and if that's a better base. I'm blanking on that. But it doesn't hurt. Thankfully, it doesn't hurt Ralph. He already's got him. So, all right, let's go ahead and start this. Let's do this first silver over here. So we've duped Pirates once, and then we haven't duped anything else. But worst of the day so far is for Red Sox decks with that diamond closing picture right there. Yikes. What is happening? This is literally the one picture I said I wanted, and I pulled him from a normal sig, baby. It's rigged. It's rigged. Holy cow, man. At least let me get into this set of 6. Boom, right off the bat. I have nothing else to look forward to except for Joyce, maybe. Literally, to start the stream, did I not show you guys Troy and Joyce? At first base for Joyce and Troy in the bullpen. Oh, this account, man. I can't wait to be done with this account and start a new one because sometimes I get a little jelly. I know I've had some good luck with my Dodgers, but this account has just been on another level, man. With Legends, Team Sigs, we just pulled. In the last time we opened Sig Packs, we pulled a Team Diamond Harvey. Another bullpen guy with the same basic stat as Troy. This was the one guy I wanted. We had to put rigged in the chat. It's always been rigged, Daniel, you know it. It's never gonna change. I told you guys, we had a chance, 1 in 30 chance to pull a Team Sig, and we pulled it right there. Holy cow, man. Wow. Time to start over, I guess. We still gotta finish out the bench, but we're getting close to starting over, trust me. Because some of these Supremes we're not taking out either. I told you that was the one bullpen guy I wanted. I don't even think there's anything else in the bullpen I want now in terms of Team Sigs. We'll take a look after this. One guy I wanted pitching-wise, we got him. Now if we get Joyce, I literally don't know who else I want at this point. Come to us rigs your account too much. They rigged their own account. Technically, we share it, and it's theirs, so. But, okay, Brios right here, that's a solid card. Solid card for Trins decks. I think I pulled this exact thing. I don't know if I pulled this year, but I know I pulled Jose before. All right, last silver. We'll pull a Brewer. So we've only duped one team, the Pirates so far. Grandal 19. Beautiful card right there. Wow. Obviously love them on the Dodgers too, but it's a beautiful card for the Brewers. All right, time for the golds. This roll, as I said, it's going to be insane. I know, man. If I can get him and Harvey done, that would be beautiful. I know Harvey's my pitcher's chem guy right now. But if I could ever get something better on Harvey, and I could roll pitcher's chem on Shields, which is a 68 base, which is lower than Percival and Harvey, that would be beautiful. We just got some work to do with resources. Got skills. Skills pay the bills. All right, so we got Merrifield right here. This is our second Blue Jay I think we've seen today. So we've duped the Pirates and Blue Jays so far today. Solid card. Power's a little bit lower, but nice food field. All around decent card. And then let's go bottom middle gold. Oh, that is a silver. You're right, Austin. I just realized. I thought that was a gold on the right, and it's not. O'Day 17. I know I pulled this card. I think he has a prime, but I know for a fact I pulled O'Day in this game before, I'm pretty sure. He may not have a prime, but I know I pulled this card in some sort of way in this game before. Yeah, it's a great, I mean, I've seen better bullpen guys basic stats wise. Obviously, we just pulled the Team Troy next to him, obviously, but still a great card right there. So the second Oro. Now we're starting to dupe teams. And we finish off with the Cub. I think that's our first Cub today. Hap 22 out and left. Decent card. Obviously, there's better options out there, but not a bad card either. All right, guys, so we're chilling. We're just looking for Joyce now at first base. That's really where we're at. Let's just keep going here. All 3 golds here in the special Sig Pack, left to right. Let's do it. Let's just knock these out. First National today, Corbin. I think he has better years than this. I could be wrong. I think this was one of his lower years. I don't know for sure. Not a bad card, but I think you can do better with Corbin. I could be wrong. I have the nat stack on Rivals, but does not mean that the same years are as good in each game comparatively. So, any nat stack, I apologize. Oh, there we go. Thankfully for Yankees decks, if you don't have Judge, this hurts, but this is not his best year. So 17's better, 22 is better, for sure. I don't know what 23, I don't remember what 23 is like. 22 is obviously very good. That's when he has I think he has 90 base power on that card, and he won MVP for the first time. 24 is probably gonna be great as well, but definitely not his best year, so. 19 Corbin has 71 base. I thought he had a better year for sure. Yeah, so bad year Judge. If you're Yankee deck that doesn't have him, kind of hurts, but for most of you guys, especially if you have him, it doesn't hurt. So that one's actually not that bad of a troll. And we finished off, man. This special Sig pack gave us 2 Nats. Gave us Corbin and it gave us Harper. What's Harper's best year in this game? Is it 20 or is it 18? Or is it 17? I can't remember what Harper's best year is, but this is a great card still. That Corbin wasn't his best year, 19 is, but this Harper card, a 73 base. I think he has a better year than this though. I could be wrong. I feel like I pulled his better year before too. But we're gonna go with Harper since he's the best card we pulled out of this. Nats decks, I'm sorry, man. That was a tough special Sig pack right there. Yeah, it's trolling my Rivals account, but I already have Harper's best year as well, and I want to say we have Corbin too. I could be wrong. I thought we got him from the Sig acquisition event. I could be wrong. 21 or 15. Okay. It's 15. Okay. Gotcha. I could be thinking Rivals. I don't remember what his best year. Maybe Rivals is 15 too. I can't remember. I think, yeah, it is 15 because I'm pretty sure I have 15 on Rivals and I know I have the best year of him as well. So that is one where it's the same. Last special Sig pack. So we got 2 silvers and a gold. Let's go right to left. First silver. Third Pirates Sig of the day, Pirates decks. I'm sorry, man. It's not a super high base starting pitcher, but it's a starting pitcher Sig nonetheless. Pirates decks, man. That's 3. That's our second Philly. Hoskins 22. Does he have a better year with the Phillies? I don't know how many Sig years he's had. He has to have a better year, right? It's not an awful card. I mean, you can put him at DH, but even the batting stats, I mean, I being a little bit lower. It's not an awful card, but that's the second Philly we've seen. Dupe City now. Wow. Braves decks. That's a gut punch right there, man. That is a gut punch. A vintage that's hard to dupe because they only has 1 year with them, most likely, McMichael. And it's a 69 base, baby. Oh, in the bullpen. Braves decks. I'm just gonna go ahead and claim that card and get them off the screen for you. Wow. Doesn't hurt as bad as the closing pitcher diamond we pulled for the Red Sox, in my opinion. Because I don't know how many years we have for that guy because he was an 04, not a vintage, but I don't know how many years he has. I think he probably only has 1 or 2. That one hurts though too, man. He has to be one of the top bullpen guys for the Braves. So, man. Killing you with all pit sigs. I'm sorry, Austin. I'm sorry. All right, guys, let's go ahead and do some combos real quick. And then I'll do a Team Sig craft. And we got the 3 TSSs. So, let's see. We're not going to make all these guys golds today. We're just going to get right into it because we only have so much time. Do we have enough to do a Diamond Sig combo? We're holding on to Randy Johnson. I could get rid of Lorenzen because I don't need... Oh, we do. We do. We're going to hold on to Lorenzen since he's a Reds straggler. Yeah, we're gonna sacrifice the Astros. Definitely getting rid of that Oswalt. All right, so we can do a Diamond Sig combo. I'm sorry that the Red Sox are going to have to watch this. Let's see. What else we got in type? Do we have any dupe bullpen guys? Richards. We got like 8 Harveys that we can use to upgrade that we haven't upgraded them yet. Troy, we need to lock you up, buddy. All right, who do we want to use in terms of dupes for the crafts? Let's just go ahead and get that out now too. We want to hold on to both Ohtani's batting and pitching, well, batting card at least. The pitchers we can get rid of. We already have, you know what, let's use the dupe Ohtani pitchers. We already have his best year in 22, I think. I think 21's pretty good too, but I don't think we're gonna work on any other Ohtani. So let's keep the batter, because I think we could still technically get the batter version of Ohtani with an unique exclusive stick pack. But if we get rid of both pitchers, we are getting rid of both dupes for sure. So Ohtani, let's lock you up. Let's see, type-wise. All right, so everyone else is locked. We got all those SIGs out. All right, and then let's see what else. Type. Is there anyone else we want to do SIG combos? We can get rid of the Bob Gibson. I don't really care. I know he will be out of the game, but if we get a Supreme, I don't care about his one right there. So that's another 2 combos right there. Easy money, easy money. Not getting rid of Randy because I never got a Supreme. That was second historic, I believe, which obviously that was not a good run for me. Let's see, do we have everyone good? Is everyone unlocked? All right, SIG combo time. I think we're ready. Is everyone unlocked? Just making sure. All right, let's go to this thing, baby. Troy is locked, and I think I put him in backup. If I didn't, I know he's locked for sure now. All right, guys, let's go ahead and start with some silver combos. I don't know how many we're gonna be able to do today, but we're gonna be able to do a plenty. So, start with these 3. First one of the day. We start off with Bell. So I know I've pulled this as a prime card. I'm pretty sure he has a prime 10. I could be wrong on the year, but I'm pretty sure Bell has a prime card. Now I pull a SIG card, so that's a solid bullpen guy for the Padres. I think that's the first Padre I pulled today. What is up with all the relief pitchers we pulled today? Pulled one for my team. We've pulled lots for other teams. We'll go ahead and just use that one with some other ones right here. Use the Arrieta Roberts. Number 2. All right, I think that's the second giant we've gotten right there. Kane, okay. Not gonna look into these guys' stats because we have to get through this. Ricky Henderson, we already have a Supreme, so we'll just go ahead and use that. I don't need the SIG. Just go ahead and do that. All right, there's our first Ray, I think right there. Adam 22, another bullpen guy. Goodness gracious, hater. And you know what? We'll just start doing some golds and see what else we have at the end. And I might just upgrade that last one, those last 2 to golds. So let's go ahead and do this Harper. No, let's do the McMichael, O'Day, and Harper. Just do them in order. See a Diamond SIG today. All right, so who did we pull? Where'd he go? Man, it is literally all closing pitcher guys. It is all closing pitchers today. Bullpen guys, I should say. Relief pitchers, closing pitchers. Our third Blue Jay of the day. Goodness gracious, man. It is Bullpen City. If you need bullpen guys, get out of the stream because you guys are gonna get trolled. Like every team is getting pulled at this point. Holy cow, man. All right, who do we pull? I just saw that. Okay, so we finally pulled another starting pitcher, another Guardian. We pulled a couple today. I think we pulled, what, 3? 2 or 3? Carrasco right there, so not a bullpen guy. All right, second Brewer today, and Hater. And I just used, I think, a Hater. No, I have a Hater Padres closing pitcher, and now we got another bullpen guy. Hater 19 for the Brewers. No one is safe, y'all. Goodness, what is going on? All right, so we pull our first Rocky Blackman. I'm not sure what his best year is, but I remember I think he was one of my first diamond. I think he was my first normal diamond card. Was Charlie Blackman on my Dodger team when I first started playing 9 innings. All right, Judge 18. We got to sacrifice his worst year. All right, we finally seen a diamond SIG, and it's a starting pitcher. It's Pitcher City, baby. Any Cardinals decks, I apologize. I actually want to take a look at that card in a second. That's a beautiful card. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right, let's see what else we got in terms of gold. We got 1, 2, 3. All right, let's use these right here. All right, another Brave, another starting pitcher. Decent card right there, 80 overall. And so what do we got? Let's make these 2 guys golds. We'll do another gold combo and we'll do a diamond combo. And we'll just go ahead and use... We'll go ahead and just use the whatever 3 guys in a row. So yeah, that would be nice too, 84, my savior. I would take him as well. I would take him as well. Troy was just the first one that popped up, and Joyce was the first one that popped when I was looking through ability. What do I want to do here? Okay, let's make these guys golds real quick, get one more in. It's already 8 o'clock, taking a little bit. Hey, it came out as a diamond though, Aces. I'm sure he has better years, but he comes out a diamond, and you don't have to use a GI, so for some people that's a big troll. Obviously not as big of a troll if it was best year, but it's still a big troll as a diamond. Any diamond, honestly, if you don't have them, is going to be a decent troll by saving you a GI. We'll give out code when we're done with the stream. We're not done with the stream yet. All right, there's Hater. Let's take Adam, and then we'll do the last 2 combos, and then do the sick packs. Got him in Joiner. Is it Joiner? Have I been saying Joyce the whole time? I have been saying Joyce, haven't I? I don't know why, I was thinking of Ben Joyce. Obviously on the Angels as well. I was thinking of Ben Joyce. I was thinking of Joyce, the pitcher, instead of Joiner. But when I've said Joyce today, I mean Joiner. They both start with Joy, so. But yes, Joiner. I mean, Edmonds would be decent. But yes, I would take Frank definitely as a starting pitcher. We don't really need any starting pitchers, but I would take Frank over Richards 14. We currently have Richards 14, so I would take Frank over. If we got Frank, I would GI him and Black Diamond him since we have all the resources in the world in this account, and just not work on Richards and replace Babe Ruth with him. But yes, I meant to say I even looked at Joiner and said Joiner to start the stream in the collection. And then for some reason I switched and was thinking of Ben Joyce, and I've been saying Joyce the rest of the stream when I meant Joiner. So anytime I've said Joyce, I meant Joiner. They both have Joy to start their names, so you know, I can see where I was mixing it up. With some random name, I'd be like, what? And so another vintage right there. We pulled a couple today. Vintage Sigmaster. Finished off with a White Sec. Vintage White Sec. White Sock, sorry. Vintage White Sock. We have not pulled one today. All right, last one. Let's go ahead and go with our lowest overall ones. So let's go with these 3 right here. We'll keep Roy, even though he's an Astro. All right, can we get a Diamond Team Sig from this? Pulled one on the last stream, and wow, White Sox finished strong right there. Vintage Lemon, and then a Diamond Dunn, which I don't know. This Dunn probably is not great base stat wise, but I want to see. He's a 67 base. He had, you know what? This is actually a good DH card. He's a 67 basic stat. Doesn't have good speed and field, but he has 86 power and then okay contact and eye. This is actually a decent card. Wow. Adam Dunn, man, still kicking it when he was what, 43? That's crazy. Man, I don't think I've pulled an Adam Dunn Sig White Sox card. I know I've pulled one, I think. Did I ever pull his Reds one? I can't remember. All right, guys, let's go ahead and do this Sig craft now. 3 TSs. Oh no, we want to hold on to you. Get rid of both of these Otanis. We don't need you, my man. We already have 22 right there that we're not going to do anything with, so. Reds Legend, I know, we just pulled the White Sox version. I'm glad I didn't pull the Reds version because I have the Reds deck, so we got lucky right there. We got lucky. All right, let's do these Team Sig craft. Welcome Otani. Get rid of both of these guys. All right, we'll start with this pack, do the other TSS, and then we'll finish off with the unique exclusive Sig pack. Let's try and get Joiner or Frank. I'd rather have Joiner over Frank because Frank is just replacing Richards, which we already worked on, which hasn't even replaced Babe yet. But if I get Frank, I won't be upset either. All right, guys, last 3 packs. First TSS, let's do it. We already got Vintage Troy from a normal Sig pack, the one pitcher we really want besides Frank. Can we get Joiner and Frank in this? Can we get all 3 top guys, vintage guys too, that we want? Frank, Troy, and Joiner. Here we go. First one, 3, 2, 1. Not even doing no look strat at this point anymore. Well, so we have, I'm pretty sure we have Richards 14. I know we have Richards. So we have Richards 14, it's a dupe. We took 2 dupe pitcher Otanis, crafted, and got a dupe Richards. You know what? It's okay. Honestly, I don't really care what happens with the TSS right here. If we dupe again, that's fine, because we're not gonna dupe any of the guys we currently have with the unique exclusive stick pack. So I'm not even upset about that one. I mean, we duped, but if I end the day with only getting one player I wanted in Troy, I'm fine. Let's just open the next one. Angels. All right, another gold. You know what? We'll go left for this one. We'll do no look strat. Since we duped on look strat, we'll actually go left for this one. Come on, come on. Let's not dupe this one. I mean, our dupe chances are really high. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. That's, I think, the 4th or 5th time I pulled Heaney. All right, guys, so TSS Craft and TSS are dupes, but then again, with this squad, with where we're at, our dupe chances are very high. But I think that's literally the 4th or 5th time we pulled Heaney. I think we've duped him 3 or 4 times now. I've pulled 18, I think 2 or 3 times. I pulled now Heaney 20. I don't think I've ever pulled this year, but Heaney's a dupe as well. So, have I used any Heaneys already for crafts? So both those guys are dupes. We can craft with both those guys actually next time. That's probably gonna be who we use to craft. We have Heaney 18. We have Heaney 20, and I think I've already used Heaney as a craft pack either. So I think that was the 4th one we pulled. Man, Heaney is popular. Yeah, it's pretty much all pitchers today. That's crazy. It's crazy. All right, guys. So really, this is gonna be our best chance to pull Joyner or Frank. We have a lot of guys. Anyone that's in reserve that we have dupe-wise, backup or on our squad, we can't pull. We can't even pull Ohtani now. We got the pitcher in there, but now that we have a batter still in backup, we can't pull him. Because you have a two-way player like Ohtani, who has a pitcher and batting card. If you have the pitcher, you can't pull another pitcher version of him, but I'm pretty sure you can pull another batter from what I read on this. Yes, signature players will select the team. However, pitchers / batters will be traded as... I can't remember where I was reading that, but either which way. I think that's how it works. Let's just open this either which way. Unique exclusive sig. Who can we pull? So these are the guys we can pull, batter-wise. Davis, Joyner, Selman, Kochman, Walsh, Guerrero, Ward. Guerrero would be fun. I forgot about him. Fletcher. All 3 Fletcher, Edmund, and Maldonado. And then we can pull Frank, Dietmers, Sandoval, Suarez, Estevez, and Santana. So we can only pull 2 bullpen guys. Okay, so that's who we can pull, guys. That's who we can pull with who we have on the team. So our choices, we can get Frank or Joyner. Best chance right here. How many possible players you can grab? Honestly, at this point, I'm with you, Aces. All right, so we went no look strat to the left. We went look strat. We'll go to no look strat to the right to finish this off. We're not gonna get a dupe right here for sure. But can it be Joyner or can it be Frank? Those are my 2 guys I want. 3, 2, 1. Can we finish off with a bang? Or not? Who is it gonna be? And I mean, he's not a bad shortstop of the field, but we already got Cal Ripken, Supreme over at short. Fletcher, I'm sorry, you're not gonna make the cut, buddy. Man, well, if only I had Fletcher in the backup, we wouldn't have been able to pull any of those 3 years. You know what? I can't even complain, guys. We got one of the 3 guys I wanted between Frank, Troy, and Joyner, and I got Troy from normal sig pack. I was not expecting the 1 card I wanted today and would be from a normal sig pack, but yeah, let's get some L's in the chat for that one. But now, when we get another unique exclusive sig pack, we can't dupe Fletcher because we haven't gotten him before, and now he is off the list the next time we get one of those. So our chances get better. Our chances get better. We keep on holding on to these guys that we'll never use in the backup for that reason. But we'll take Troy in that one. Still looking for Joyner and Frank. But that's gonna do it, guys. Man, it's 8:09. Went up a little bit longer, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Let's give out the coupon code now. It is going to be a premium trainer recruit and a league ball recharge ticket. We'll put it in the chat right now. If you're on iOS devices, you have to use the link that's in the chat. We need to create a new team, TBH. We do, and I believe we eventually will. We'll either reset this team like we did the Reds deck, or we'll make a brand new team. But yes, once we get to that point, we're gonna have to reset, just content-wise too. Yeah, coupon code is in the chat. If you're on iOS, you have to use the link. Go to your browser. If you're on Android, you can do the link or in-game version, which I'm about to show you right now. So if you click on event right here, the gold baseball, hit enter coupon code and hit this banner. You type in the end of that URL, that link, 9 innings, 24 December, and say coupon code has been redeemed. Go to your inbox and you should see League Ball Recharge Ticket and Premium Trainer. And there you guys have it. That's gonna do it, guys. That's gonna do it. No time for cards in the chat today. Apologize. I'm thinking in the next stream when we do the 6 store packs for the 3rd time, and I think we get a guaranteed Supreme pack at that point because we purchased 30 of them. We should have more time maybe to look at cards at the end of the chat for the last one, to end off the year. But all good, all good. Good to see you here, my man. Marlon, what's up? You're crazy for using your signature change ticket on Dodgers Machado? Nope. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Adrian, so Cubs team, so what we'll probably do, I believe we'll do, whether we reset this team or do a new team, depending on the future of this team, we'll probably do it the same way as when we reset the Reds team to this team. We did a wheel and we'll spin and randomly choose it that way. So obviously the options that won't be on there will be the Reds, Dodgers, because I have a Reds team already with this account and now have an alt one. Dodgers because I already have a Dodgers as my main team that I personally use. Can't be the Angels because we're using it right now. And then I don't know if we're gonna allow the Astros or not because I did have an Astros team at one point, but I don't have one anymore and we've never done it on this one. But there's 3 teams for sure we won't have: the Reds, the Angels, and the Dodgers when we go to choose our next team if we end up resetting or going to a new team. All right, guys, that's gonna do it. If you guys have not liked, subscribe, we would highly appreciate it. We'll be back in 2 weeks. So that'll be what, December 23rd on a Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. We'll be doing more 6 store packs, the 3rd set of 10 that we've done for the 3rd month that it's been out. Gonna keep trying to finish off and get, I can't remember who we're missing. I think we pulled 3. We pulled Roy, we pulled Ricky, we pulled Sosa. I'm blanking on who we're missing, but either which way, we're gonna open up those, maybe work on some guys depending on resources. Next week, we'll be back on Rivals next Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. We're gonna be most likely doing a pack opening, I think, there to end off the year. And then December 30th, we're gonna be off for New Year's and we'll be back in January with some more endings. So that's the schedule. Like I said, if you haven't liked, subscribe, we'd highly appreciate it. Have a great night. Stay safe. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Oh, baby, maybe you know what